Sometimes the bravest thing we can do is simply try. And for Hilaria Baldwin, her journey on Dancing with the Stars wasn't just about perfecting the dance steps. It was about opening her heart, embracing vulnerability, and showing her 7 children that even in defeat, there is triumph. But when the curtain fell and the elimination was announced, Hilaria's tears weren't of failure. They were of gratitude, of courage, and of love. This is the story of how a mother of 7, a woman who has faced so much in the public eye, danced her way into America's hearts and left behind a message her children and all of us will never forget. And before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join us here at CelebSpill, where we bring you the most emotional, inspiring, and unforgettable stories from Hollywood. Hilaria Baldwin's journey on Dancing with the Stars began almost by accident. She revealed that the opportunity came so quickly, she signed the contract in a whirlwind moment, between getting off a plane, grabbing her luggage, and chasing after her then 2-year-old, who has since turned 3. It all happened so fast, Hilaria admitted. I signed without even having time to process what I was getting into, but sometimes life just hands you a challenge, and you have to say yes. That yes wasn't just about television. For Hilaria, it was about rediscovering a part of herself she thought she had closed off years ago. With Gleb Savchenko as her partner, she stepped into rehearsals with determination, and according to Gleb, she became nothing short of inspirational. He praised her not only as a dedicated mother of 7, but as a true competitor. She worked so hard every single day. She was the first one in the studio. She showed up on time and she gave her whole heart to every step, he said. She's not just an incredible mom, she's a real G in the dance studio. For Hilaria, the dancing was only part of the experience. What she really gained was something deeper. When asked what she learned most about herself, her voice broke as she replied, "To open my heart up again, to a dream I had closed off." The emotion was raw. Vulnerability poured through her words. She admitted that letting herself dream again, after years of putting others first, was both terrifying and healing. Her partner Gleb jumped in to comfort her, saying, "We were good together, we were good dancers together, and I'll always remember that." But as heartfelt as the competition was, what struck viewers most was the way Hilaria brought her children into the experience. She recalled a conversation with her 12-year-old daughter just days before her first performance. With nerves setting in, she had confessed her biggest fear. "What if I get voted off right away?" Her daughter's response was simple yet powerful. She said, "Mommy, at least you tried." Those 4 words would become Hilaria's mantra throughout the competition. Even in elimination, those words rang true. "At least I tried," she repeated through tears. And that's something beautiful. I want my kids to always remember that. It wasn't about winning. It wasn't about fame. For Hilaria, it was about showing her children and the millions of viewers watching that courage isn't measured by victory, but by the willingness to try even when you're scared. The elimination was emotional, but it also left the audience with a sense of hope. Gleb, visibly proud of his partner, reminded everyone that the journey mattered more than the outcome. And Hilaria? She left the stage with gratitude in her heart, proud of what she accomplished and proud of the message she passed on to her children. She even joked about taking Alec Baldwin, her husband, to Dancing with the Stars in Spain if the chance ever came. It was a lighthearted way to close an emotional night, showing her resilience and humor in the face of disappointment. But beyond the jokes and beyond the glittering ballroom, Hilaria's story is one that resonates. It's about a woman juggling the chaos of motherhood, public scrutiny, and personal dreams, and still finding the courage to step onto the dance floor. It's about showing up even when you don't feel ready. It's about trying even when you fear failure. And most importantly, it's about the legacy we leave for those who look up to us, our children. Her daughter's words, "At least you tried," are now etched into Hilaria's heart. And through her story, they've become a lesson for all of us. At the end of the day, Hilaria Baldwin's time on Dancing with the Stars wasn't defined by elimination. It was defined by courage. It was defined by a mother's love, a woman's resilience, and a reminder that trying is always better than standing still.
Ow!
She may have left the ballroom, but her story lingers. A story of vulnerability, of strength, and of showing the world, and her children, that dreams are always worth chasing, no matter the outcome. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe to CelebSpill. We'll keep bringing you powerful, emotional, and unforgettable Hollywood stories that inspire, move, and remind us that behind every star is a human heart.